first step in publishing a presentation to a Connect Pro server is to select a server from the publishing list. Okay, we have a PowerPoint open, and we go to Presenter and Publish. On the left side of the Publish Presentation dialog box, select Adobe Connect Pro. Under Server Configurations, check the server and the URL information to see if it's correct. If the information is not correct, or if you need to publish to a different server, click Edit Server. And if you don't have the NSU server already added, you would click on Edit Servers, Add, then you create the name and type in the URL, then hit OK. As you can see, you already have NSU server already set up with the URL. If you would like to edit any options, this is the time to do so. You can go to Settings, Slide Manager, or Output Options. Once you are satisfied with your settings and edits, then you will select Publish. Alright, the presentation is created and the Connect Pro Central logon screen appears. And from here, you have to log on to your Adobe Connect Pro. Okay, now on to the third step in publishing a presentation is to select a location in your Connect Pro account in which you can store your presentation. After you log into Connect Pro, your personal user folder in the content library appears. Select a location in your Connect Pro content library for the presentation. Click and check the checkbox control next to the folder you desire to publish the presentation to. In this exercise, you will publish to the Presenter Files folder. If you do not have any folders listed, then continue to the next step and your presentation will publish to the root of your content folder. So we'll click on this box, and then we will click on Publish to this folder. Next, you will have to provide identification information about the presentation. You must specify a title for the presentation. In the Contents Information dialog box, enter a unique name for the presentation in the title text box. Leave the text box blank for the custom URL. Connect Pro automatically creates a generic but unique URL for the presentation. And it is best to use the URL blank. Adobe Connect will automatically generate this URL for you. Only fill in the URL if you are directed to do so by the administrator. Filling in the summary text box is optional. Click on Next to continue. Alright, the final step in the publishing process is to set up permissions for the presentation. This establishes who is able to view the presentation. You want your presentation to be viewed by the public. To do so, follow these steps. On the Set Permission screen, select Customize. Then you select Yes to allow public viewing. And from here, you click Finish. A dialog box appears and confirms that the project was successfully published to the specific Connect Pro server. You just click OK. Okay, this screen lists important information about the presentation, including the URL for viewing. If you click the URL, the presentation is displayed and begins to play. To share the presentation with others, you can send a URL by clicking Email Link or by cutting and pasting the URL into your email. Alright, be sure to record the URL to your presentation, then click OK to finish the publishing process. Last but not least is adding your published presentation to Blackboard course site. Remember, at this point, the presenter presentation is only on the Adobe server and not in your Blackboard course content area. To add your links to Blackboard, do the following tasks. Hit the Login to Blackboard and go to the course and content location that you wish to place your presentation. From the Blackboard content area menu, select Build Content, then Web Link. Enter a title for your presentation and then paste the URL saved earlier in the publishing process. Click the Submit button and your presentation will now become content in your Blackboard course site. You may also use the presentation URL as part of a content item or as a hyperlink in any Blackboard text, description, or other areas that allow links. Congratulations, you have successfully added your newly published item to Blackboard.